Moving on to selecting values in a dictionary. So thus far, we've just created dictionaries. We have not actually tried to access any of the information inside of a dictionary. So that is what we're going to do. How do we access this information? So in a real world dictionary, when you have a word and a definition, you look up the word in your dictionary and then you find your definition, and that is the information that you want. So we're going to do that here with our Python dictionaries. So one thing to note is that dictionaries are ordered. This is as of Python 3.7, which everybody should be on by now. So there is a specific ordering. This is unlike sets, which have no inherent ordering. So in this letters dictionary, the item A paired with 1 is the first item, B paired with 2 is the second item, and so forth. But with dictionaries, you cannot select like the first item. You cannot select the second item or the last item or whatever. That's not how dictionaries work. So they have a different mechanism for getting their information. So the primary way to access information is by using the key, right? Just like a real world, dictionary, you access the information by using the word you want the definition for. So we're going to use the key and to get the value. That's what the really important part is. We're going to use the key in order to get this value. Okay, so we select by key. You cannot select by value. So even if you know the value, or like the definition of a word, that's not really how real world dictionaries work. That's not how Python dictionaries work. All right, and you cannot select entire items very easily. So you cannot select, all right, this A paired up with 1. You cannot select that key and value pair. Okay, so let's see how they work. And so here's the letters dictionary. So what you need to do is you do use the same square brackets appended to the variable name. And then in here, you place the key you want to look up. All right, so let's look up the key Y, and that will return the value. So you don't get the entire item, you get its value, right? Just like the definition, the word and definition, you look up the word and you get returned the definition. Okay, let's look at another one over here. So that's great. Let's look at some of these students. So if I want the grades for Adam, then I get returned those values and so forth. The coordinates, so this is a different one. The coordinates have tuples as keys. Let's go ahead and use this. You have to place the entire tuple in here like this. So you do get Houston, right? So whatever you have to know the key in order to use a dictionary, or the easiest way to use a dictionary is by knowing its key. Now, if you happen to use an incorrect key, so if I try to look up, say, capital A for letters, I'm going to get a key error. So it just means that that key does not exist in the dictionary. If we try to use students and don't spell one of them right, we're going to get a key error. All right, let's see that how there's no integer location in dictionaries. So this is unlike lists where you can say, all right, I want to get the first item, I'm going to put 0 in there. Well, that doesn't work. So whatever you put in here is going to be the key. So it's going to try to find the key 0. There is no key 0 over here. There could be. 0 is a valid key. It is an integer and hashable, but so dictionaries do not allow for integer location, even though they are ordered. You cannot do that. If you want to get the last value, this will also not work. Okay, so that's how you access information with a dictionary, is you use the dictionary name, square brackets, and then you place the key inside of those square brackets, and that will return the value.